So the word just came out that Bill Belichick has been snubbed from the Football Hall of Fame. We found out that Bill Belichick didn't get enough votes to be inducted into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. A lot of people all over the sports media going crazy, upset, throwing chairs, every which way.
Nobody should want to go into that Hall of Fame if Bill Belichick ain't in as a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Everybody's not happy, to say the least. ESPN, CBS, Fox, whoever, whatever channel, sports network you're watching or subscribe to, they going crazy. It even caught me off guard when I first found out. I'm like, what in the world could it be how did he not get in the first ballot?
Deflategate and Spygate.
Oh, yeah. So then my whole take is like, now it changes everything. Because for a while we thought it was all good, but it was so far away. It's been long gone from the time when all this stuff had happened. But the reality is those are considered blemishes on a stellar record that these guys, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. My only thing about the whole thing is if we're going to do this with Bill Belichick, then Tom Brady, I expect it to be the same for him, because I do believe that Bill Belichick's coaching career is unmatched. With the success he brought to the Patriots, my man was living foul.
Belichick was fined $500,000 for his involvement when the Patriots were caught filming signals of the New York Jets in violation of league rules.
Oh my gosh, that's just like, come on, Bill. Like that was a bad look for him. You know, you got to take that serious. It's got to be taken serious. It's a serious business. I mean, he was recording the opposing team's signals during the game from a prohibited location. It don't get much fouler than that. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, you want to win, but there's rules and things you must go by. You know, he treading the line a little thin and you know, he wound up stepping over the line. Because I do believe that up to a certain point, it's not illegal to record signals or something like that, but I think the way he went about it, long story short, look, I'm not a official, I don't know the ins and outs of the fine line of the NFL handbook, but he was living foul with that. You know, he's still going to live the overwhelming long-term consequences of that, which is, in my opinion, and it's serving right, not being a first ballot Hall of Famer. It'd be one thing if we say, oh man, he was to never get in the Hall of Fame. I don't think that's the case. The case is that I think they're just trying to prove a point that, look, because of what you did, it was so egregious, there's no way, at least a specific sect of voters believe that there's no way we're going to let you get that high honor of being a first ballot Hall of Famer. That's consequences to every action. I tell my little kid, there's consequences to all actions. And while we may seem like, why they tripping over this and that, it's consequences. If he never did that, this wouldn't be something that they'd be able to hold over his head. And again, going back to Tom Brady, if this is what they're hanging over Bill Belichick's head, then Tom Brady deserves the same thing. My whole thing is be consistent in whatever you do. I'm guessing that Tom Brady better not look forward to a first ballot, if that's the case. Now, if they turn around and give it to Tom first ballot, that's foul right there, because the whole Deflategate was specifically all on Tom Brady. Like, word is Bill Belichick had no idea that it was even going on. And if anything, Tom Brady is the one who throws the football, so he ought to know if it feels a little deflated or not. So Tom Brady got caught up for that. And I think it's completely fair game if he has to suffer the consequences, the long-term consequences of what he did. This is just how it works. You know, this is not about how you feel or anything like that. I mean, he's going to get in. These guys are going to get in. You ain't got to worry. Calm your panties down. They ain't going to get your panties in a bunch. They're going to get in.
Fuck you, fake bitch! Man, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'll show you what's fucking wrong with me.
The point that they're trying to prove is that, look, Bill Belichick is not going to receive the high prestige of being a first ballot Hall of Famer. For whatever reason they feel over the other ones who feel like it's okay to let him be a Hall of Famer this year, they don't want to let it happen. And that's completely fair, because he did do that act. The act was committed, and he got to pay the consequences again. What this ultimately tells us is that no matter how elite or how dominant, your team might be, or the accolades and the achievements that your team may gather over the years, and the Patriots were a juggernaut. You can't take it away from them. They did some foul stuff, and they broke the rules. And because of that, they're not going in first ballot. Well, I can't say they, because Tom Brady ain't up yet, but he shouldn't go first ballot if Bill Belichick ain't. The standard has been set as far as I'm concerned. I look for them to uphold it in all fairness. Now, that doesn't mean that Tom Brady ain't the GOAT. They can't accuse these guys of nothing that they didn't do. I mean, yeah, we all know what the story is with the Football Hall of Fame. They done snubbed so many different people. My man T.O., they did him dirty.
And you justify not putting him in a Hall of Fame. Why? Because you don't like this man?
I think he went in third ballot just because they weren't a fan of his antics and how outspoken he was, things like that. But in this case right here, where I have no issue with Bill Belichick being a first ballot, I can understand him not being first ballot. I just can. When you've been officially called out for cheating by your own league, and that's not to say any other teams might have been doing the same thing. Who knows? There's a lot of people cheating who made and I got caught. But the fact of the matter is that we're not talking about them. We're talking about you. You've been caught for cheating by the league. You think that that's not going to hold no type of weight for people voting? Come on, man. You can't be that naive. Again, I actually don't got no horse in the race. I mean, that ain't my guy. I'm not no Patriots fan, but I recognize real, and I recognize that the man is a GOAT when it comes to coaching in this league.
10 or 11 or 12 ignorant, jealous assholes who did not vote for him.
Look, I'm with you on the Hall of Fame. They done got it wrong so many times. But in this case, I can't say that they're necessarily wrong. Look, man, that Spygate, man, look, I'm going to tell you, man, that was really a real big deal for some people. And apparently them people have votes, and they chose not to exercise voting for him. This year, he gonna get in. Everybody can relax. He's gonna get in. But right now, he got to take his lashes. Everybody else need to cool out and just calm down. And that's my take on that.